All right. So, so what we got here is a little workout area. My name is JC, and gonna do what I can to get some physical fitness in. I've been doing this for a couple nights. This is the first night I'm gonna record it actually and save it for later. So welcome to essentially day one of Dad Bod with JC. In any case, the whole idea is I'm gonna be working out. Obviously, I'm not in the best of shape right now, but I'll be doing this every night, 9 to 10 Central Time, and with any luck, in a few days, weeks, months, even longer than that, I'll start to feel a little bit more comfortable, a little bit more fit, and be able to do some more of the exercises I'm going to be doing tonight. All right, I'll get started with some stretching. Thanks for joining. All right, here I'm just exercising here. If you feel like throwing in a comment, just go ahead. I'll check every once in a while. I'm just trying to get a little bit more fit here and lose weight. I'm going to stretch a little bit to get started. So this is the first night I'm actually going to be recording this, but I've done this for about 3 nights now, and in the 3 nights that I've done it, I've noticed a huge difference. I feel a lot stronger, I feel a lot better, I feel a lot more comfortable. I feel like when I'm moving around outside, I feel a lot more comfortable, easier to move around, more fit in general. I hadn't been working out in the past. It's not going to come as a huge surprise. I hadn't been working out a whole lot before this on any regular basis. Yeah, I've been going to the gym every once in a while, but nothing like every day for an hour. At some point in time, I might go for a little bit more than an hour, but I think if I want to do this every day, an hour is good. And so what I'd expect is for, to lose some weight, really. Lose some weight, get a little muscle tone, and really improve that part of my life. And anyone who wants to join along, I'm not going to be doing the hardest things here at first here, but later on, as time goes on, I'm going to be ramping up my exercises, and every once in a while, I have a couple dogs that might join in. So here we go, just stretching out my legs at this point. Stretching out my calf muscles here. Last few nights I've been doing burpees and jumping jacks, actually. A few, just a few, not a whole lot. But my knee here is complaining about something. I don't know. Like as I move around, it feels a little tweaked. So I'm going to give it a break for a couple days. There's plenty to do without jumping up and down on both the legs. This other leg's feeling fine. It's just this guy, he's not feeling so good. All right. So if you have any comments, suggestions for me, they're more than welcome. Other nights I've had folks suggest like carb counting websites that help you figure out what you should eat to get in better health. There's a lot of them out there. I've used a few. They all kind of tell me more or less the same thing for my goals, and what I'm doing is my target for protein is somewhere between 60 and 80 grams of protein a day, and for fat about half of that. Half of that quantity of fat per day, and of course carbs. I'll try to keep them low. I love carbs, so that's. I'll see what I can do to manage my carb loads, but I mean carbs is what I run off of. The protein builds the muscle. The carb runs my engines, keeps me awake during the day, so it's hard to lay off the carbs. I'm doing a little bit of that. Every little bit that you can shave off any day seems to help. So yeah. If you have any requests for me to do, as long as it's not today, not jumping up and down, I'd be happy to do it, as long as it's an exercise I know how to do and I can do. Never been good at handstands, headstands either. I might want to try some headstands later on, but that's down the road. Maybe a few months down the road, maybe longer than that. But this is all good. Like right now, I'm feeling my hamstrings are quite a bit more toned than they had been. In previous days, I was talking about my core. I've never really worked out. I've never had a good engagement on my core when I've been working out. So I'm going to focus on the core a little bit more than I would otherwise. And here at first, this is not going to. I've never had a good time working out my core. So I've never felt it a lot during those core workouts at the gym even, but this is one that's really been working for me the last couple days, where I kind of move my arms in like a little train kind of deal. However, my arms aren't really doing the motion. Everything's being initiated by my core. So I just stand here with my arms like this, and then I force my abs here to move my whole body basically. So back and forth, back and forth. I'll do like 12 of these. 11, 9, 7, 5, 3, 1. There. Yeah, that engaged something. Not as much as the other days, but I'll put my legs in the opposite direction. I have them scissored to this way, and now I'm going to scissor them this way. And I'll try doing it here. So, okay, I should count these out. I'll tell them a little story here in a minute. Let's see, let's start at 11, 9, 7, 5, 3, 1. That's good. So yeah, the story is this. This is the laundry room, and every once in a while, someone in my family, anyone, might come in and need the laundry room. So we'll see. Sunday nights are big laundry nights sort of thing. So we'll see how much of that happens. I don't know if my dogs are in the picture here. They're a little close to the camera, so they're coming back and forth, but they may or may not be in the picture here. So, yeah. So while I'm doing this, if you guys aren't following along with working out, just go ahead and tap that screen, give me a few likes. I'd really appreciate that. Let's see. Next thing, I wanna do my core. So next thing I'm gonna do is I'll scissor my legs like this on the floor. Still don't know which is better. So if you can share the chat room, I'm gonna do like 6 with my head and my face pointing in this direction, and 6 with my face pointing in this direction. One of them's got to be better for the camera. I can't really see what I'm doing, so just chat and share the chat room, which might be a better view. All right. So here we go. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I changed the count. I think I did it by 2 since there's 2 legs. It's kind of awkward. I think I only did 5 then, if I counted to 10. In any case, this one I'll go to 12, which will be 6 per leg. All right, here we go. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. All right, I felt that on the core, towards the lower part of the core. It's very good. Oh, here comes one of my visitors. Oh, everybody. This guy, he's a good boy. Okay? He's a good boy. He's a good boy. Very good boy. Oh, yes. He's going to stop by from time to time. He just wants a little attention. That's all he does. He just gets a little attention. Oh, yes. Well, where's my toy? Where's my toy? I don't think he understands that he's on camera, but he can go get a toy. Let's see if he gives me a toy. He's supposed to get me a toy. We'll see if he does. Where's my toy? Where's my toy? He's kind of saying that he's my toy. So we'll take a unscheduled dog break here for a second. Where's my toy? Go get my toy. Oh, there's my toy. Oh, no, he took it away. All right, here we go. All right, so there's the toy. We can do some sit-ups here. Let's do 12 of these, guys. Two. 4. 6. 8. 10. 12. I heard a lot of people advise not doing sit-ups because it's supposed to hurt your back. I've been doing sit-ups all my life. Not a lot, right? But I've never had a problem with my back. I'm not sure what that's about. I'm gonna keep doing them though. For a while there, I stopped doing sit-ups, but I think sit-ups work for me. You got to do what's best for you. And, if any of these exercises don't work for you, don't work for where you are in your life, where your fitness level is, you either got to scale it down or just do something alternative, do something else. I need to drink water. So yeah. I mean, everyone starts at a different spot. I'm starting out where I'm at right now. But the idea is with time, I'll get better. We'll all get better. All right, here we go. Check for comments. All right. Yeah. If you're not following along with the exercise routine, just tap on your screen, get a little finger tapping exercises. If you're following along with the exercises, fantastic. I love it. You know, every now and again, just share the chat that you're following along, and yeah, that's a good thing. It's an absolute great thing, actually. So follow along any which way you can, any which way you want to. All right. Next step. I'll do a few push-ups. I really wasn't planning on doing it, but I'm feeling like it would be a good thing right now. So, just a few, not a whole lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. My form wasn't great, but it'll get better. And the first 2 or 3 push-ups, this shoulder clicked quite a bit. Click, 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 every up and down. So I think I need to stretch a little bit. So here we go with the stretch. A lot of this is going to be stretching, because these muscles, I mean, if you're going to get them stronger, you got to get some blood in them. You got to stretch them out, make room for a little blood, make room for a little fresh blood coming in, cleaning up whatever debris the muscle makes after it's being used. I think muscles use some type of chemistry to put out work, and then once you've done your push-ups or your sit-ups or whatever exercise you're doing, puts a little acid in there. So the acid needs to get cleaned up by your body. So a good stretch will get you some more fluids in there and help clean up any acids you might have accumulated when you're using your muscles. So yeah. Let me go back to the eating stuff. So I have been eating more protein last few days. It's really important. If you're gonna do this every day, it's really important to get a little bit more protein in, because especially if you haven't been doing anything before that, or much before that. I've always been doing stuff, going for a run, going for a bike, but nothing consistent like an hour every day. This is really feeling, after, like I said, this is the first day I'm recording, but this is like the 4th day I'm doing it. This is seriously feeling, I'm seriously feeling a huge improvement. That's what I'm trying to say. So I mean, it's night and day from where it was before and to just 4 days later. It's just hard to. It's not day 4 that's going to get you. It's day 400. In the past, I've had little workout routines, this, that, and the other, and I've done it for a certain number of days, maybe a few months. Maybe I joined a team, used to play indoor soccer, and other things like that. Play a few days, a few weeks, a few months, but then, you go elsewhere. This is sort of like more of a gentle type of thing. All I have here is a few mats, whatever I think I need for some workouts, and I have this pull-up bar in the clothes washing area, but most people have this available to them. I do have some little weights I haven't used yet, but I'll be bringing them in. Just little weights. I mean, like I said, I haven't really been doing this, so you want to start small. You can build up later. I know those big weights are impressive. I think I have some of the bigger weights elsewhere in the garage maybe, but the little guys is where it's at. I mean, even just now, things are clicking. When I was stretching my feet, my legs, I could hear some clicks and pops in my knees and ankles. And not sure, I'm really not 100% sure what all that is. But I don't want to stress my ankles and my knees and whatnot to to the point where, you know, something bad happens. So I'm just gonna gently exercise until I work my way up. All right. Here we go. I keep saying I'm gonna know what these are. This is some yoga pose. I'll eventually get the names for these. I don't know when. Like, I know this one. This is Reverse Warrior. I always like Reverse Warrior. But this is like Warrior 1 or Warrior 2 or something like that. But anyways, enough about that. I'll just stay here for like 6 more counts. All right, now go up for 6, 4, 2, and done on that side. I'm gonna come back to this other side and do the same. There we go, whoops, slip, okay. Gonna go up for 6 here. 3, 2, 1, and that's it, 6, and then up, 4, 2, and done. In there I felt some stretching in different places, felt some on my quad, on towards my glutes, which is kind of weird. The glute stretch did feel good. I didn't stretch my glutes at all last few days, so let's see if I can remember how the glute stretch work. Let's see. I think I gotta bring this guy up. Oh, I'm not sure. All right, I'll have to look that up somewhere else. I don't want to clown around too much. At this point, I'm just gonna put my feet here together, get my legs in a little bit of a butterfly pose, and just stretch down the middle. This is something that I'm very, very bad at. This has always been really difficult for me to stretch forwards here. I mean, right now, I've been doing this every day for a few days now, so I'm getting a little bit of a stretch. Like day 1, I felt like I was actually backwards, but you know, I'm working at it, and so like day 1 I might have started here. Day 2 I was a little bit more upright. Day 3 I was really surprised I could actually go forwards a little bit. Here we are, day 4, day 1 of my recording. So day 4, I don't have to start way back more than upright. I'm forwards now, so that's a good thing. The whole idea here is to breathe in, try to bring in your breath and concentrate, loosening up whatever is tight, whether it's in the hips or the back or the shoulders or whatnot, keeping me from falling forwards. And with every breath, come a little closer together with my feet. Boy, my heart is like 2 hands away from my feet. I think the first day, I was like this. I remember talking something about 3 hands away from my feet. So something's going on. Maybe I'm putting my feet in a different spot. Who knows? But I don't really care. I'm seeing a pretty big improvement. I mean, it's not quite 2 hands. Maybe tomorrow it'll be 2 hands. But boy, this is a pretty big improvement. I don't know what the holdup is either. I mean, I've seen people. I've gone to the gym and done this in gym classes. I see people like with their chest right on their feet, and the only thing keeping their chest from not hitting the floor is their feet getting in the way. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, I don't know what's going on. Why can everyone else do this and not me? I'm not sure, but almost there. Wow. Okay. And, you know, so I'll just grab my feet with my hands and, or my ankles here with my hands and just breathe into it. Breathe in. And as I breathe out, I'll try to deepen my bend forward. Super positive. This is feeling super positive. Like right now, it's yeah. The two hands I can do end to end like this. Eventually, maybe it'll just be one hand. Who knows? Wow, that would be something. I never, ever, ever thought that could be even possible for me to do this. Of course, like I said, I've seen other people just drop down. Wild. Okay, so next thing I'm going to stretch is right here. Put one of the legs forward, put the other one towards the knee, and try to take both hands and go to the toe. Now, I can go, with one hand I can go beyond this toe. With the opposite hand, I can only get to the toe, maybe a teeny bit further. So, but my idea is I want to get both my hands on the toe, which apparently I can for a little burst, but I want it to be more than a burst. I'll keep pushing along here. Kind of curious what the bottom of my feet look like. They're probably quite dirty. Been walking around in my sandals all day. Getting dirt there. Getting dirt on your feet's a good thing. It can definitely be a good thing. All right. I'll do an 8 count and move on to the other side. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, other side. More of the same. I'm trying to remember I think this side I'm not quite as able to bend as much. So I'm going to try to point my abs in the direction of my foot here. There's always a side that's a little bit less limber than the other. I'm not quite sure why, but it's just gonna just do what you can. Don't expect that both sides will be doing the same thing if you're following along at home. They're just not. Sometimes they do, but not always. So again, I can touch with one hand here. I can burst up with the other hand, the opposite hand here. But the idea is I can burst with 2 hands, but my next goal here is to be able to sustain and touch and keep them there with 2 hands. And this one's not quite as flexible as the other foot, but with the bend. But I'm seeing some improvement here too. So I'll do another 8 count. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, that's feeling good. All right, so I did them together, did them one at a time. Now I'm gonna do the bends in the middle, towards the middle with my legs out in a V shape. All right, here we go. You know, before I do this, I'm gonna take a sip of water. If you need a drink, just drink. Drink a little water. Water. The energy drinks are fine too if you hadn't had your carbs today. I've probably had my carbs and then some. But for the purpose of this, if I spill anything, it's better to just spill a little bit of water than anything that could be sticky later on if I spill it. All right, I'm gonna try this. All right, legs in a V. Push it forward. 1, I'm going to do I'll do a 12 count here. I'm not going to be as chatty. I'll just hold it down for 12. 11. 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. All right. That's honestly, this last one was my least impressive of them all. I didn't feel like I did more than the previous days. I was just so shocked about the success on these other poses that I didn't put a whole ton of effort into thinking like, yeah, I did improve on this last V-shaped one. I'm gonna do it one more time here for a quick 6 count because I want all of these little stretches to improve. So I'll give this one a little extra since I didn't really see much improvement in this guy. So 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. You know, I'm going to keep at that one day after day. Might never see improvement on it. But I do feel stretching out of my back, a little bit in my core. Can't be a bad thing because really in general, I mean, I've played a lot of sports. My arms, they feel pretty nimble. My legs, for the most part, feel pretty nimble. My core, it does not feel nimble. And that's kind of what all this is about. Getting some mats down, getting some poses in. I'm changing it up a little bit from day to day, as much as I can, as much as I know how to, and just improving as much as you can every day, a little bit at a time. Just keep putting pressure on getting better. All right, so I'm gonna do these cat-cow things. Let me see. Look at the camera. Let's see which way is better. This side looks a little bit better, maybe, because we got the cat. When the cat raises its back, it's hissing or something. I don't want to do any hissing sounds, but you get the idea. Cat. You hold it for a few seconds, then you bring it down. That's the cow. So they call them cat cows. I've seen a lot of people call them cat cows. There's probably some other names for it. So cat, cow, cat, cow. I'll do 5 more. Cat, 1. Cow. Cat 2. Cow. Cat 3. Cow. Something I'm noticing while I'm doing these is I can sort of almost feel the vertebrae and towards the back. So when I do the cat, so when I push out cat 4 here, I'm gonna try to feel the vertebrae. I think I can almost feel it. I can feel something back there, the cat vertebrae. It's not a bad feeling, it's not a good feeling, just the motion, just engagement of my muscles back there. Get the cat in place, cow. The more you can engage your mind into your muscles, it seems to be the better. I mean, I've done a lot of exercising here and there, and when my mind's on it, I seem to get more done. Almost intuitive, right? So, cat 5, cow 5. And that's it for the cat-cows. Let's see. if you're following along at home and you're liking what you're hearing, just do what you can. Give a like, give a comment, and let me know that things are working for you. All right, let's see. Give a follow. Give a subscribe. Whatever the thing to do is, just do that. All right. Right here, I'm gonna. Looks like I can stretch my hamstrings a little bit right here, so I'm gonna do that. I like these sitting, kneeling poses because it gives me a chance to rest and at the same time get a feel for where some muscles are and what I can do with them. Like right here, my hamstrings on day one, I swear, I would put my hand here and they would feel flat. It would be like a 2x4 sitting right here, like not like it, hardly being able to do anything. So I'm here a few days after I've been doing this. This is day one of my recording, right? But I've been doing these for a few days beyond this, and there's actually some shape going on here. It still feels like a board towards my glutes here, but towards the front, it's getting some shape. There's like, it's looking like my muscle man. So okay, so this is a good time to talk about my muscle man. It's like a old school, I think from the 1950s, diagram of all the muscles in the body that everyone's been using for, I guess, 100 years almost now. He's my muscle man. So every once in a while, I'll point to him because I'll need to know where the muscles are. I mean, if I think I'm stretching something and I feel something and I don't know what that might have been, if it's right here, I'll go look and see what the name of that muscle might be on my muscle man. And it's good to know where the muscles are. You can download them. You can probably download this guy off the internet easily enough. Or I bought the little poster. Couldn't have been more than a couple bucks. It's also reassuring, a bit of a hypochondriac sometimes. If I hear a pop somewhere, I'll take a look. It's like, what was that? I'll take a look and I'll see what that might have been. It's either, for most of these things, there's like one of three muscles it could have been. So at least I'll have an idea of what might have popped, what might not have popped, what feels right, what doesn't feel quite right, why I'm feeling a burn over here and not over here, that sort of thing. Okay, let me check this leg for some definition because I was just talking about the other leg. This leg, okay, so I see what might have happened. So the first day, I might not have been having my knee more or less straighten out because when my knees straighten out, I can feel the shape better, but my knee's a little bit more bent. It does feel like that 2x4 still. So it feels like a board, like a flat, more like a flat board. It's not entirely like a flat board. So what happened the first night, I was so inflexible that my knee couldn't bend or couldn't straighten out the whole way. And that's probably what happened. Boy, I was really in need of this. So, you learn something new every day. So just, if you want your knee, your hamstring to feel like a 2x4, you can bend your knee a little bit, give it a little bend, and you can feel that underneath your hamstring, it'll feel fine, kind of like a 2x4. And then if you straighten it out a bit, carefully, don't hurt yourself, it'll feel more like a regular human muscle. That's nutty. All right, enough stretching. I need some water. Always hydrate. I got some comments like that saying, hey, just make sure if you're doing this every day, make sure you get a lot of water. One of the guys was saying a gallon of water. That's probably right. It's probably close to right. I mean, for someone more or less my size. Definitely not a gallon of water during this workout, but but over the course of the day. All right. I did a few push-ups earlier. I kind of want to do a few more right now. No, what I want to do is planks. So I'm just going to do 30-second planks. I don't want to do anything that's like 2 minutes here. It's a little too boring because you're just sitting there. I mean, if I want to do 2 minutes, I'll just do 30 seconds, stop, chat a little bit, 30 seconds, stop, chat a little bit. I might be chatting all the way through the 30 seconds too, but I'm going to keep this moving along. So here we go. Here's my plank. Oh, man. Let me get these things in a good spot for me. And I'm just going to hold this for 30 seconds. Ready, set, and 30. 26 maybe. 24. 18. 14. 10. 8. 6. 4. 2. And done. I might have gone over a couple seconds. Might have gone under a couple seconds. I could use the timer on my watch. Yeah, I'll use the timer on my watch. Why not be exact when you can be? I'm not going to use this for the 8 counts, but I'll use it for the 30-second counts. I'll probably do a countdown in between, like every 5 seconds, where I'm thinking, but of course, I'll wait for the watch to do its thing before I say done. All right, 30 more seconds planks. I might do like 3 or 4 of these to do that 2 minutes. Something magical about 2 minutes worth of planks. I've been reading. I don't know. I'll think about it. For now, we're doing 30 seconds. So, getting ready for it. Popping the timer and up. 25. I'm just guessing here. 20. 15. 10. 5. 0. Yeah, that wasn't too bad. I wasn't off by much. I think a couple of my first call outs I was off, but the last one kind of nailed it. All right. All right, take a few seconds, grab a drink of water maybe. We're gonna get started here in about 5 or 10 more seconds. All right, here we go. All right, let's get ready. Get in the ready position. And I'm going to get started here in about 5 more seconds. We'll get another 30 count. And that should be it for planks for today. All right, let's get ready. And go. 25. 20. 15. 10. 5. 'And done. All right. Yeah. My numbers in between won't be perfect, but the done will always be right if I use this little timer. So that's good. All right. hadn't been working out my legs. I've been wanting to do some leg work, so I'll do some squats. I'm terrible at squats, so this will be embarrassing because it's, this is the first night I'm posting, right? So these squats are gonna be terrible for future reference, but hell, I might not even do them. I'm gonna sit on the wall, basically sitting on the wall like this. I don't know how to do a squat, apparently. So on my own, I've done them in class and they do the thing, but well, I'll do this. Sit on the wall for another 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Feeling a little burn right here. You can do it for longer if you're not feeling the burn yet. First night, I didn't feel any burn for like the first 2-3 seconds. And then it was like they got lit on fire right in here, right in here. 2-3 seconds, I was talking trash. I was like, this is working. I mean, I don't think I'm doing this right. And then as soon as I was saying, I don't think this is work, this is right, the thing lit on fire. So let's try again. Just a 6 count. If you want to do a little longer, do a little longer, but at this point I'm just trying to activate stuff. Later on I'll try to develop some muscle. But at this point I'm just trying to keep myself from getting injured. So 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm actually not quite feeling it just yet, so I'm gonna do this. I'm feeling it more now. Now I'll get up. I've been running a lot before all this. That might explain, because I think otherwise this burns more. Maybe I should do a little longer, maybe like 10 seconds. That feels good. It feels really good. That's enough of that. Let's see what we got here. Okay, got about 12 minutes left, so all right, I'm gonna do a few of these pull-ups. Check the chats here. Doing okay. All right, here's the pull-ups. Now, a good pull-up, you just go straight up and down with your arms only. I'm not quite there yet. I'm gonna want to do about 10 pull-ups. I'm gonna do leg assists, so my legs will push off for me. At some point in time, I'm gonna cut the leg assist out. But for now, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna use the leg assist. Why not? Here we go. Oh, yeah. And if you don't have a pull-up bar, I've had this thing here forever, never really used it much. It's actually one of the reasons I'm doing this. This thing has been sitting here for 6 years. 5 years? 5 or 6 years. In that whole time, I might have used it 5 times. And now in the last 4 days, I've used it 3 or 4 times. So yeah, this stupid thing. Anyways, so if you're not, if you don't have a pull-up thing, just do some squats. Maybe push-ups against the wall. It's not quite like a push-up on the floor. It gives you less resistance, but it's still it's a different feel. It gets to the top of your muscles here, and so yeah. Don't feel left out if I'm doing pull-ups and you don't have one of these, which most people won't. I'm just I really want to use this. All right, here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Oh, that felt good. Yeah. So yeah, I felt that right along here. That's good enough for now. I'm probably going to be using that more as time goes on, but for now, that's good. The goal of all this for me right now is to go through all these little workouts without getting injured. As muscles start to build and stabilize, I'll deepen the exercises a bit. All right. I'm going to be stretching my calves out a little bit more. Like I said, I've been running a bit, always, and legs always get tight as you run. I don't think I stretch quite enough before my little runs, and I gotta do the stretching sometime. About 3 years ago, I went to the track. 3 or 4 years ago, went to the track, and I was trying to do sprints, 100-yard sprints, and about 3 or 4 sprints into, let's say, day 8 of me doing that. Not day 8 in a row, but day 8 once a week. I heard, as I was starting my sprint, I heard a pop coming from my calf right in the middle. And then all of a sudden I couldn't put any pressure on this foot. And because it hurt so bad. And I was pretty worried. Went to the doctor a day or 2 later whenever I could see the doctor. And they said, you just pulled your muscle. Which I guess a good thing. It didn't tear anything. But it must have taken 6 to 8 weeks to heal. I think the doctor said 4 to 6 weeks. I felt about right. 6 to 8 weeks. It started feeling almost back to normal, but it's one of the other reasons I'm doing this. I want to go back to the track. I've been kind of worried about going to the track ever since I pulled that muscle. I'd never done anything like that. I never had a pulled muscle like that before. I guess I just didn't stretch enough that day, or I hadn't been exercising enough. This should get me past that. Not exercising enough to be able to do the track or whatever. At some point in time, I'm gonna be posting other things like going for a bike ride, maybe running, maybe playing tennis. I don't know about playing basketball. I like to shoot hoops. Pretty bad at it. So, I love to do that, to film that, but I don't know. Some days can't hit the rim to save my life. Some days I can hit a few 3-pointers in a row. We'll see. So yeah. It's all good stuff. Alright. Oh, I haven't done this yet today. The forward folds. I like the forward folds. I think the forward folds are helping me do those other folds I was doing when I was sitting down. Because I've been doing these forward folds every day towards beginning, middle, and end. And they feel so good. It just stretches my back. I can feel the stretch all the way from my glutes, all the way up my back, halfway up my back. Today I'm feeling it almost to my shoulder blades, not quite. Maybe touching the bottom of my shoulder blades, that's where I feel the stretch. So, whatever works for you. Sometimes I've heard people grab their elbows here and rock side to side, maybe back and forth. Maybe drop the head down. That's a good feeling at times. Just loosening everything up and breathing. Breathing is so key. Get the air in. See if you can use your mind to push it through your whole body. Loosen up all your muscles. You want loose muscles. Okay, I'm gonna go back to this core exercise. I'm calling it the train, but really it's just, isolating my, upper abs to do the motion forwards and backwards. So I'm gonna scissor my legs a little bit and do like 10 from both sides, 12 from both sides. 11, 9, 7, 5, 3, 1. All right, I felt it a little bit. I have the hardest time isolating my core. And so I'm going to be working a lot at that. All right, if you have any ideas of what might help, feel free to share in the chat, because I'd sure love to hear it. 12 on this side. 11. I'm not doing something right here. Hold on. Let me start over. 11, 9, 8, 7, 5, 3, 1. Some was a little off on those. I'm gonna do another 12, both sides. I felt it more than the other day. The other day I felt like I was burning. So I'm just get my knees nice and bent, scissor them a teeny bit, and then engage my core. 11, 9, 7. I can feel it better this time. 5, 3, 1. Done. I'll try the other way. So my legs are a little bit closer together, knees bent, loose, I can bounce easily. My abs are flat to the camera here, and I'll just focus in on using the abs to do that little motion, but really isolating it as much as I can with my mind. So it's just the abs that are providing the muscle to move. 11, 9, 7, 5, 3, 1, and done. Okay. That doesn't look like much. I'm sure if you're doing it at home and your abs are feeling good already, that won't feel like much. I can feel it. I can just being able to get in touch and control the abs. It's a good thing for me. So yeah, if you're having trouble with your core, yeah, just follow along. If you want to do other exercises, if that's not enough for you, feel free to do some other exercises while I'm doing that too. All right. Again, go ahead and follow, like, subscribe, anything positive you can do if you're enjoying this video. Let's see, I only got a couple minutes left. I'm gonna do some breathing actually. I'm gonna sit down and just breathe in and breathe out a few times for the next couple minutes, just to cool things down. And I'll do this, get my legs nice and relaxed, get my spine straight up, and just a minute left really. I'll do about 30 seconds of breathing here. So I'm going to breathe in for about 5, breathe out for 5, and like that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right. Got a little air in me. All right, that's all I'm gonna be doing today. Again, like I asked before, you can follow, subscribe, like, anything good you can send my way if you enjoy this. It'd be much appreciated. Thank you much, everybody.